Om Shri Sai Ram. Why do we celebrate 23rd November as birthday of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba? Well, simply speaking, this phenomena, whom we call Avatar, whom millions worship as God, took birth to a form on this particular date. But keeping that aside, I would like to highlight the purpose of human existence itself is to know your inner innate divinity. And the supreme energy, the supreme consciousness practically keeps nudging us towards this truth by various experiences, by the nature around us, sometimes sending His own godly people whom we term and define as saints and seers. And once in a while, when the problem becomes a little severe, the deviation is slightly more, then that supreme consciousness descends, comes and takes that form on its own. Now the consciousness is ever pervading and we are part of it. This realization has to hit us. When the Supreme Consciousness comes and stands in front of us, He's like a reflection, a mirror in front of you. So the moment we look at Him, we start experiencing our own true self. That's why it's very, very difficult, sometimes impossible, even to hide your own emotions in front of Bhagavan. Or any godly people of that matter. Because the moment you go close to them, you are automatically, genuinely seeing yourself. And we all get little confused at times when we used to face Him, where something inside will happen and we start crying, we start laughing. We don't know why the emotions are rising. Because the interaction, the face-to-face with divinity is actually face-to-face with our own selves. When such phenomena, that supreme consciousness decides to take birth in a form for our betterment, for our fulfillment, for our upliftment, all the cosmic astrological energies align at a particular manner. So that makes it more and more auspicious for that self-realization to happen. It is very natural if you connect at that point of time with that supreme consciousness, if you meditate or whatever format of self-inquiry or sadhana as we call it, you have chosen, during such periods, they multiply in their effect. Because the purpose of the descent, the manifestation of the divine in a form is for that purpose. So the moment you align yourself with that purpose, our own enlightenment becomes easy. Hence, these auspicious days, that Avatar's birth, because the timing is so perfect, the alignment, the constellation, the whole system, solar, all your grahas as we call it, all the planetary conditions are such in alignment that the moment you start, putting your little effort in that, you get a turbo thrust and you take off, and we are able to experience what normally would be difficult to achieve. Hence, these days are very auspicious to celebrate. That's why we celebrate the birth of Jesus, we celebrate the birth of Rama, Krishna, Bhagwan Baba. Because these energies, when they have descended, they have done that format in such a manner that anybody with pure heart and soul connects at that point of time with themselves, their growth of consciousness will be much faster and better. Now to do that, obviously we make it into a festive season because we want to be happy, celebrating. But we should never forget that behind these celebrations, the purpose is very spiritual. We should never, decrease that high standard which is set by the avatars, by gods, when they come down. And by making it a mere festivity of sharing gifts, having some fun time and celebrating it. Let us celebrate self-realization. Let us celebrate union with God. Let us celebrate our own self-awareness. Let us celebrate the journey of self-discovery. That is, I feel, in my humble opinion, the true purpose of celebrating Bhagwan Baba's birthday. And because such phenomena, such cosmic energies do not disappear, they can re-manifest any time. Hence, we do not usually choose to call it anniversary, because he's not gone anywhere. That form might have disintegrated, because it's a form was manifested for that purpose. It has disintegrated in the same cosmic energy. But the going is only form. The energy manifestation is still there. That point when the energy manifested makes it interesting for us to celebrate. So hence, that birth remains the birth in us. As Baba would say, the true birthday, the true celebration of my birthday will happen the moment the divinity latent in you manifests. So which means the true birthday, if we are celebrating of Swami, is when we get self-realization. So that will be the day when Lord will say, today is my birthday, because this child has reached me back again. That purpose of the descent of that supreme energy will be fulfilled the moment we also contribute by our self-realization, our own fulfillment, our own self-actualization. Hence, let us celebrate these divine, beautiful occasions with the spiritual orientation, with a goal in mind, with purpose of life. Thank you. Sai Ram.